Hello everyone. As you know, culture is an amazing gift that God brings to us. Every single country got their own culture. And today, our group will try to find out the differences between Vietnamese cultures and others. Let's follow us.
Where are you from, please?
I was born in Sweden, but when I was young, I moved to England.
Yeah. So where do you live now?
Now I live in Vietnam, in Thao Dinh.
Can I ask you that in your countries, eye contact is important in communication?
It's super important because if you don't look in the eye, it appears that you don't care or not listening.
I'm listening to you.
No. I gave an example.
Yeah. How about the family member in your family live with the family or they live independent?
So I live with my husband here in Vietnam, but the rest of our families are in Scotland and Sweden.
How about do you think that you will live with your parents?
If I do now? Well, I moved away from home when I was 16, so now I like to go and stay with them for a few weeks, but I couldn't move back home because I'm too independent. Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name's Mr. Jonathan.
And where do you come from?
I come from London, England.
And today we have a true question about your culture. So,
Please, yes.
This is the first question. Which special food of your country makes you proud of every time you think about?
That's a very tough question. For the food from my country?
Yes.
Well, I would say the most famous sort of dish for Sunday would be called a Sunday roast. So it would be roast beef, Yorkshire pudding. We call them like roasted potatoes, so it's like crispy potato, nice gravy, cauliflower and cheese for the vegetable, and carrots. And you have like a thing called a HP brown sauce. It's very good.
This is the unique flavor?
Yes, because when you put the brown sauce on your lunch, it gives it that nice special flavor, just like if you were eating, I don't know, your noodle like you eat here in Vietnam, or you eat food in Thailand, you add that special type of spice to, and you go, yes, that's very good.
What an addition. Which art makes you feel that your country is the best?
Art.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there's many art in the UK, but it's all from Roman time, when England was conquered by the Romans thousands and thousands of years ago. Like, you got the French architecture here.
Yes.
And in England, we got very old Roman and Anglo-Saxon of architecture and art. But the art since the 60s, it's good. But I think, the UK art it's different.
Yes.
Different.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, so today we will ask you some questions about the culture. So may I ask where do you come from?
New Zealand. Yes.
So the first question, is it polite to be straightforward and direct when you speak to people in your country?
Yes.
What do you think? Can you speak more, tell us more about how you communicate with the people?
Just like you. Same.
Okay.
If you want to ask a question, then you would stop and ask, just like you are.
So the second question is about the culinary. So do people in your country get fresh food from the market or the packet food in the supermarket?
Fresh food.
Fresh food.
Yes.
Yes.
We have a lot of fresh food.
We have fresh food. We have farmers markets.
We live in the country.
Yes. We have lots of farms around, orchards, fruit.
My son has an orchard growing apples.
For export all over the world.
Yeah.
Cool. I would love that. Thanks very, very much for your...
No.
So, hello, can I ask you about your name?
Dwayne,
Dwayne, where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, Canada, cool. And I want to ask you a little bit about your traditional festival in your country. Can you share a little bit about yours? from?
Well, I'm from Toronto in Canada, so we have sort of like, it's multicultural. There's lots of people from like different parts of Asia and Europe, so there's not really like a Canadian festival beyond like Canada Day, which is when our country was sort of founded and celebrated. So like there's a parade, and you get food, but it isn't anything like here where there's like tons of people and food and sort of more, I guess like dances and stuff like that. We're more, I think, low-key back home in Canada. Here it's more of a festival.
So about a traditional festival, which you really like must not belongs to Canada, just anything which you think that it attracted you?
I mean, I like them here because there's dance and there's songs, so there's more to like see and do. Whereas back home, they're really just a parade, and the parade is kind of boring a little bit because there's not as much effort put into it. Like you put in more effort over here, into different festivals and cultures.
And I want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
Yeah. That in Vietnam, the people believe that the neighbor who live near us is better than the relative who just live far away. Because at that time we can, if we need some help, we can ask the neighbor, not just ask relative who live far.
Yeah.
So do you believe that? Do you think that that's right?
I don't know if I guess it's right or wrong, right? I mean, it is easier to ask someone who lives next door, but like I lived in London for 2 years, and my mom is still back home in Canada. So sometimes you have to leave your country if you want to like get a job somewhere, or maybe you want to date someone and they live far away. So sometimes it's kind of important to move away for a while and then come back, and then maybe you appreciate where you're from a lot more when you're back in that city.
Oh, cool. Anyway, thank you for your help.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
You too, bye.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Yai,
Where are you from?
from London in England.
Yes. What have surprised you when you come from other countries?
What surprised me was how many motorbikes there are.
Do you live alone or with your family?
Yes, I'm visiting with my wife and a friend on a tour around the whole country.
And with your parents?
Well, my mother's alive in Israel. My father has died.
Do you think live alone or together is better?
Sorry, do I think what? Live
alone or with your parents is better?
Well, you know, my mother's well and she's strong. And my father lived till he was 92. So he lived a long life.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Pauline,
Okay, where you come from?
Holland.
Okay, so your name's Pauline, right?
Pauline.
Yes. May I know that? Have you eaten Vietnamese food?
Yes, yes.
So do you feel that there are the core difference between Vietnamese food and your country's food?
Yeah, a lot of difference, yes. But it's very good here. Very
Yes.
fresh.
Thank you. So in your country, the people at your age, what type of music they usually listening to?
It's very different.
Yeah, so
I mean, different from every person has another taste in music, so
yes, I know. Have you ever listened to some Vietnamese song?
yeah.
So what do you think about this? Is it easy to listen to, or is hard to listen to?
I don't really like it because I don't understand what they're saying, and it's sweet music, I think.
Yes. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for your help. Okay, this is the end of our interviews. I hope through this video you guys can know a lot more about the differences between the culture of Vietnam and other countries. Thank you.